And we return yet again. Sorry for the hiatus. Work was painful. I did some tweaking on the mechs, primarily my Nova.
Captain Bacon, Star Commander Jaden. And attention. The road to Terra begins here in Turtle Bay. Are you ready to fulfill your duty and lead the warriors under your command to
Maybe.
ultimate glory?
Aft, Galaxy Commander. Ursa Star is raring to go.
Cobalt Star awaits your orders.
Excellent. We concluded our periphery sweep and ended the pirate threat that has been allowed to roost on Santander for decades. Now, we are poised to face the elite DCMS forces. There is little doubt the resistance the Draconis Combine will offer up will be superior to those periphery surats. But they will be bested just the same. I issued a batchel to the commander of the 14th Legion of Vega, Tarakito Nero. He declared he would face us down with every mech under his command.
Balasek also agreed to fight us on Santander. The word of these spheroid leaders carries no weight.
According to Dragoon Intel, the Draconis Combine mustered soldiery live by the warrior code of Bushido. They will honor their agreement.
What can we expect?
Aerial surveillance conducted a sweep across the rolling meadows just north of the city of Edo. We have detected mass heat signatures spanning across a vast open battlefield.
That makes things easier.
AF, our plan of attack? To pound the 14th Legion of Vega into submission. Once you touch down, you will lead your binary star into the area of operations and crush all resistance that dares to oppose you.
I will lead another force on the eastern side of the city. Scans show inactive machines, most likely reserve support forces. I will ensure that they stay offline.
Roger that.
Jagatais will be standing by as support. They will be dispatched as needed.
Happy hunting, Jaguars. We will announce our presence inside Turtle Bay with might and authority. When all is said and done, the Draconis Combine and the rest of the Inner Sphere will know only defeat.
I think we're good to go.
All pilots be advised. Heavy anti-air encountered en route to the AO.
Cobalt 1, the AO is hot. Be ready for immediate action on arrival.
Roger that.
Roger that. Mech's away. Cobalt is on the ground. Mayday! Mayday! We are going down! We are going down! Holy shit!
Calm your chatter.
Galaxy Commander, they just knocked one of our broadswords out of the sky. I have visual on the crash site.
Strong!
All ground units, push up to the designated high ground and return fire.
Aft! Cobalt, on me!
We're with you, Star Commander.
Destroyed.
Cobalt 1, I have eyes on multiple hostiles approaching. The 14th are sending in tanks and VTOLs. We are on our way, Star Commander.
Get up there.
Jump jet fuel low.
They are trying to hang back and pick us off. Let's flex our range.
Cobalt, do not advance out into the open. Stay back and hit these surats at range with us.
Just sit back and enjoy the show, Star Captain. We will show you how it is done.
Destroyed.
Our claws are sharp, Star Commander. We are here to shed blood too.
Our Jagatai just turned them to dust.
They just got a taste of our firepower.
I think they know they are in a fight now. Seems like they got more fire than the pirates.
That is not saying much.
New target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Champion.
14th mech's in attack range. They're not holding anything back.
They have the numbers, but we have superior weapons.
You should make quick work of them.
New target. Target destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Target. Target destroyed. New hostile detected.
Capturing hostile.
Dragon.
Mech down.
Moving out, Star Commander.
Target destroyed.
Hostile terminated.
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel.
We are
low.
moving out.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Regrouping.
New target. New hostile detected. Stalker. Target. Target destroyed. Incoming missile. New hostile detected. Athens. New target.
Target down.
Incoming missile.
Reforming on you, Star Commander.
Incoming missile.
F. Focusing on your target.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target.
Focusing on your target.
Jaguar 1, we just turned their reinforcements into salvage.
We are overwhelming their defenses.
This is just the beginning.
Cobalt, detecting active artillery cannons firing on your position.
AF, we are detecting that.
Ursa, evasive maneuvers. Stay clear of those impacts.
Let me check one thing real quick. Okay, so we're still viable for it.
Target
On the Star Commander's target.
destroyed.
Galaxy Commander Perez, reactors just online on the eastern point.
Advancing on their position. We are going weapons free.
New hostile detected. Locus. Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed.
Damn it.
We are grinding these Surats down. These Combine Surats have firepower. DCMS really batten down the hatches. But they don't have any warships. Let's see how their dropships hold out against a Sabercat.
Jet fuel low.
Yeah, they will surrender in a hurry.
Target.
These Combine spheroids are a different breed.
New hostile detected.
I think they will contest every inch. Not once they realize how superior our forces are.
In range of the target cannons.
Shred their forces and take out those guns!
Critical hit. Target cannons neutralized.
Keep pushing forward and take out those remaining guns, or none of us are getting out of here in one piece.
We will get the job done.
Go ahead and restart this mission. We're not that far into it. I'll be more careful with my armor.
Galaxy Commander, they just knocked one of our broadswords out of the sky. I have visual on the crash site.
Stravog!
All ground units, push up to the designated high ground and return fire.
Af! Gobo, on me!
We're with you, Star Commander. Cobalt 1, I have eyes on multiple hostiles approaching. The 14th are sending in tanks and VTOLs.
They are trying to hang back and pick us off. Let's flex our range.
Window.
Cobalt, do not advance out into the open. Stay back and hit these turrets at range with us.
Just sit back and enjoy the show, Star Captain. We will show you how it is done.
Destroyed.
Our claws are sharp, Star Commander. We are here to shed blood too.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Our Jagatai just turned them to dust.
They just got a taste of our firepower.
Target
I
destroyed.
think they know they are in a fight now. Seems like they got more fire than the pirates.
Trebuchet.
That is not saying much.
New target. Target destroyed.
Mech's in attack range. They're not holding anything back.
New target.
They have the numbers, but we have superior weapons.
You should make quick work of them. On target, Star Commander.
Target.
One target down.
New target. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Dragon. Target
Destroyed a mech.
missile. Incoming missile. New target. Incoming missile. Destroyed.
Jaguar 1, we just turned their reinforcements into salvage.
Destroyed.
We are overwhelming their defenses.
This is just the beginning.
Cobalt, detecting active artillery cannons firing on your position.
AF, we are detecting that.
Ursa, evasive maneuvers. Stay clear of those impacts.
Hostile terminated. Advancing on your position. Got it. Moving together.
New hostile detected.
Copy. Engaging.
Galaxy Commander Perez, reactors just online on the eastern point.
AF, advancing on their position. We are going weapons free.
Another down.
Target.
Target eliminated.
Fall in.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
These Combine sewer rats have firepower. DCMS really batten down the hatches. But they don't have any warships.
Detected.
Let's see how their dropships hold out against a Sabercat. Yeah, they will surrender in a hurry.
These Combine spheroids are a different breed. I think they will contest every inch. Not once they realize how superior our forces are.
In range of the target cannons. We are grinding these surats down.
Shred their forces and take out those guns!
Target destroyed. New hostile.
Critical hit. Target cannons neutralized.
Jump jet fuel low.
Keep pushing forward and take out those remaining guns, or none of us are getting out of here in one piece.
We will get the job done. We will not allow our first battle with the Inner Sphere to be recorded as a loss on our codices. Cobalt, keep moving and keep your heads up. All hostiles down. These Combine forces.
It is refreshing to fight people who do not resort to dirty tricks.
Yeah, anything is better than with Valasek and his goons.
Yes, eliminated a target.
Target. Target destroyed.
On the Star Commander's target.
Closing range on the next stronghold. Target cannons are in sight.
Watch out. Hostiles formed up at the target area.
New hostile detected.
Following your lead.
Hunchback. New target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low.
Target acquired. Understood. On your target.
New hostile detected. Catapult.
The 14th aren't that much tougher than the pirate scum.
They are a lot more organized, though.
New target.
But not for long. At this rate, we will capture our worlds before Clan Wolf.
Just focus on finishing this job first, Cobalt Star, before you get ahead of yourselves.
Cobalt, we know the drill. Burn their mechs.
Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, and we are back. Sorry about that.
Knock out those cannons.
Hey, Star Commander. If it's easier for you, you can just follow our lead.
No, I insist. Allow us to drag this across the finish line and make you look good.
Enough small talk. I only want to hear confirmation that you have secured every inch of the battlefield.
New hostile detected.
Engaging.
New target.
One enemy mech down.
Target destroyed.
Engaging your target.
New hostile detected. Shadowhawk. New target.
One enemy mech down.
Destroyed. New target. Incoming missile.
You son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna push forward in this mission.
Destroyed.
We have a target down.
New hostile detected. Panther. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. New target. Incoming missile. Destroyed. Incoming missile.
Chewing through them. Keep up the pressure, Jaguars.
Target.
Have you not finished them yet? Rip them apart!
Focusing on your target, Star Commander.
New hostile detected. Centurion. Destroyed.
One enemy mech down.
Target destroyed.
Star Commander, on your target.
Target destroyed.
Jaguar 1, all enemy cannons disabled.
Jump jet fuel.
Let us see how these Combine freebirds fare now.
Readings showing an incoming Combine dropship. Wipe out those forces and secure the field.
Roger that.
Understood. Cobalt, Ursa, we still have work to do.
Roger that.
New hostile detected. Enforcer. New target.
Moving out, Star Commander.
New hostile detected. Rifleman.
That was a heavy hit.
New target. Systems offline.
Damn it.
Down they go.
Missile.
invasion has truly begun. Your evac point is set, advance, and stand by. I have dispatched a broadsword.
Thank you.
Copy that, Jaguar 1.
Star Colonel Wimmer is right. The invasion has begun. The Kuritans will fall, and Turtle Bay will be under Smoke Jaguar control. No matter what it takes.
Engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Seems a little high strung on this one. Rather unbecoming of an officer. Ah, so you wiped my other leg. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Oh. How much tonnage of ammo do I have? Alright, let's run it. Actually, before we do, so you're a missile specialist. Let's see now. Hey. No. Hold on one sec. I'll be back. And yeah, here we go. Alright, let's get this guy situated for Liam. Ezra is good at energy weapons and ballistic weapons. Naomi is SRM specialist. And ballistics, full ballistics. Let's do this.
House Kurita has just experienced firsthand the unparalleled scope of our capabilities. It is clear the samurai of the Draconis Combine are no different than Valasek and his band of pirates. Spineless barbarians, but now fighting under a different banner. Their Bushido code is nothing more than empty words.
And we fight with honor. We do not yield until we have destroyed our opponents.
Yes, that is precisely what we will do here. The 14th have fallen back to the outskirts of the city of Edo. Cobalt, I am dispatching you to hunt them down as only a smoke jaguar can. It is only a matter of time before Turtle Bay is ours.
Will they not be expecting us, Galaxy Commander, and looking for any chance to ambush?
We have already demonstrated our superior firepower. Now, we use it to break their will. Orbital Recon has conducted a sweep and reported well-fortified defensive positions on the perimeter of the city. You will be deployed in the western sector of the AO. Once Star Colonel Wimmer gives the order, you will approach and punch a hole right through their defenses. I will lead my own command star on from the southern outskirts of the capital. There, I will clear out all their active perimeter forces and pick off assets that attempt to flee the region. Prepare for deployment, Cobalt. We must capture as much ground as possible.
What's Mia? So you'd be ballistics anyways. Alright, let's move out. Gotta suck to be them.
Flight ops. Condor 084, in range of the LZ. Moderate visibility.
Solid copy, 8-4. Sensors are quiet in the area. Drop approved.
Get ready, Cobalt. We are on deck.
Reading your signatures, Cobalt. You are cleared to move. Light up all defenders you encounter along your target route.
Aft, Cobalt is on the prowl. Everyone lock in. Time to fill our codices with another victory.
Yep.
Star Commander, my sensors are picking up positive contact west of our position. Hostiles are tagged. 14th Legion mechs.
Sounds like we have a little party waiting for us. Cobalt, you know what to do.
Target.
Av, they won't know what hit them.
Especially with your aim, Techie.
When it comes to racking up kills, the rest of you can only hope for second place.
You kids better hope these are soft targets.
Contact! Unleash fire!
They're not even hiding from us. I wanted to hunt them down. Where's their sense of fun?
Just give them the business end of your autocannons, Liam. Took down a mech.
Target destroyed. New target.
On the Star Commander's target.
New hostile detected.
Target acquired.
Destroyed.
Down to all hostiles at the target area, Jaguar base.
Destroyed.
Detecting hostiles dug in northwest of your position. Proceed. You still have a lot of ground yet to capture, Cobalt 1.
Roger that.
Huh. These Combine relics are more fit for museums than a battlefield.
They fight with courage, though.
Courage? They ran for the hills at the first sign of trouble.
Target.
Negative contact in the southern outskirts. The party has not reached us yet.
Solid copy, Galaxy Commander.
Readouts showing a farm, well defended. Quite peaceful looking, actually.
Ain't gonna be peaceful for long. These spheroids are gonna force us to torch their tea bushes and vegetables.
Destroyed.
We should be careful. We do not want to destroy every resource on a planet we intend to hold.
One enemy mech down.
Target destroyed. New
Target eliminated.
Scope's clear. And we managed not to turn the farm to ash.
Good work.
Star Colonel Wimmer, my command star is now engaged with these Surets. They will not be standing for long.
How you doing there, Braden?
scan Scan mode disengaged.
Stand by.
User entered your channel.
Alrighty. It ain't anymore.
Stay sharp, Cobalt. Map screen shows we are moving into an urban area. I'll bet my mech's left arm, they'll hit us with an ambush.
Urban battles are brutal. The DCMS is risking so much collateral damage. I wish we understood them better.
Yeah, well, not like their culture is going to be sticking around for too long here.
Hello.
I hear Clan Wolf has been collecting resources to help their invasion efforts in their corridor.
What time did y'all go to bed
Multiple
last night?
contacts, ground and air.
Like 2.
Gonna be hard to
Jesus
keep
Christ,
these
that's
buildings
like
in
an
one
hour and a
piece.
half past hour.
Not worth considering. There's no room for half measures.
Agent name.
The last day was pretty hilarious. Some of them pictures were just funny as
Hostile
hell.
terminated.
That's what we do. Gotta have some fun, right?
You gotta have something, I guess.
Destroyed. New target.
Destroyed him there.
Destroyed.
Reforming on you.
Trying out the new
Do you still
or the
think you will find
Stormcrow.
honorable opponents here? Among the ruins of their own city they are forcing us to fight in.
So far, it's holding up pretty well.
I bet he is. He's always loved those bits in the Remembrance. The accounts of heroic saviors and noble fallen warriors.
Laugh it up. At least I know how to read something more complex than my next heads-up display.
Roasting. I forgot to
Yeah,
do one
yeah.
thing.
Did about 7.5 hours today.
There you go.
I think I finished at 5, just after 5, you know, because I hadn't fed the dog either, you know, and I needed to feed the dog, and I needed to eat, and shit like that.
Right.
New hostile detected.
So I called it a little early, not a whole lot early, you know, maybe a half hour, give or take.
Focusing on your target.
The game was just boggling my brains, because I went on a mission, and it was like, against defending, you know, clan defending a base. You know, there's 3 skull or 3.5 skull, some shit.
Reactor breached. Nice shot.
And they were defending a base with 3 fucking stars of omnis.
Jesus.
The fuck are you defending a base with 3 fucking... This is second line units supposed to be doing that. Not only that, but they were fire moths, mist lynxes, arctic cheetahs. They were just light mechs. I mean, there was a Stormcrow and a Sidewinder, but other than that, they were all 35 tons or less. You know, I'm like, and then they had three stars, or 3 battle armor, and I'm just like, the fuck is going on with this?
Who knows what tactics they might use now?
Mech terminated.
There we go.
We have more coming at us. Their casualty reports must be really stacking up. We cleaned up those sewers.
So, did you forget any good parts from it?
I'm not collecting any omnis. You know, I'll get the pieces,
Yeah.
but I'm not building them or using them. I mean, I build them, strip them, and sell them.
Right.
This has turned into a damn slugfest.
I may start a new campaign just to be able to, you know, get everything and use it, you know, have these assaults, but I'm not going to use any omnis whatsoever.
Yep.
That was a heavy hit. Cobalt, a series of repair bays just came online.
Just in time. Let this get to them before any more sewer rats scurry from their holes.
But I still got like 1,200 days on this campaign to go first. But the thing is, it's like I get to these planets and there's 2 and 3 and 4 missions on the planet, so I'm doing so many missions, it's like I'm only doing a planet a day kind of thing.
How is everyone looking?
I am
So it
fine
keeps
with
you
this
pretty busy,
journey
huh?
on. I do not like to deprive the technicians of work.
We should be careful still. The DCMS are playing by their own rules.
Definitely a lot more missions than normal.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Definitely a lot more
Cobalt
than
1,
normal. That's
tracking
for certain.
enemy bogies in the sky. They are headed right for
I think
you.
I'm up into probably the 60
Seems
or
like these
80
spheroids
mission
are
range
exhausting all of
already.
their assets.
And like I said,
bet
I've
them
still
is
got
smarter than that.
1,200 freaking days to go.
Trying to overwhelm us, as if they could.
That's damn near 4. That's over 3 years.
Yep.
Enemy down.
Oh, that not been on for once.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm tired. I went to the carnival in town and I got whipped around in high G's. Yeah, I'm not built for that shit anymore.
Oh, that's because Mexicans don't age well, and I don't mean to say that racially.
No,
I'm just
please.
speaking from experience.
No, yeah, no. What I've done to myself to where I can't handle high G's for some reason.
Well,
It's like I'm either lifting heavy or I'm trying to move faster than what I'm supposed to.
Well, I remember some of my relatives. You gotta remember, my dad's mom, his mom, my abuela.
Yeah.
I still remember that side of the family a little. Okay. Hispanics don't, when it comes to things like that, they don't age well.
Nah.
You know, they just really don't. I mean, Hispanic guys get dad bods way faster than anybody I know.
We can still kick ass though.
Right now I'm
ass.
watching, what channel is this? It's whatever the Mexican channel is. They're showing CONCACAF soccer right now.
Oh yeah, that'd be Univision. It's usually them that's doing it, even though I got a bone to pick with the bastards.
I don't understand the Spanish much, but I understand the soccer of watching.
Yeah.
I learned how to play in Germany because from 1970 to 1983, I spent 9 years there. Or 1982, I spent 9 years there out of 12. Yeah, I wasn't in the States very much.
Nice.
You know, because, you know, Dad was Army and they kept saying, hey, you want to go back to Germany. So, you know, what is, I learned to play Little League Baseball there. I played Little League Football there. Didn't care for basketball. Basketball was never really my thing. I played it, didn't care for it, not my thing.
Right.
Learned to play soccer there because, you know, all my German friends, that's what sport they played.
Ooh, shit, let me hop in on the action.
You know, that's like going and living in Mexico. What sport you gonna learn playing living in Mexico?
Soccer, exactly.
Baseball or soccer?
Soccer.
Predominantly soccer with a minor in baseball.
Oh yeah, like, you know, you want to be Sammy Sosa, you can get it done. Just, you know, you're gonna learn the, you're gonna learn to play, you're gonna learn to play a little soccer with some baseball.
Yeah, remember when Beckham signed that deal with the LA Galaxy for like $150 million for 3 years? And people were
They
like,
gave
how
him
the
so
fuck
much
do they-
shit. Yeah.
How the hell are they gonna make that money? And I'm like, y'all don't understand. They're like, this
Beckham's
is America.
name. Yeah.
No, I said, this is America. I said, and they're like, this is America. I'm like, yeah, and? Well, soccer's not that big here. I'm like, yeah, and? I said, where is he playing? They said, LA. I said, what's the biggest demographic in LA?
Mi gente. My people.
And trust me, they know who the fuck Beckham is.
Oh yeah, no. The moment I heard Beckham got signed to the LA Galaxy, I heard no end of people talking mad shit to all the other teams that wanted to get him.
Yeah, but see, New York might have been able to pull it off because they have a pretty big Latino community. Not, you know, but theirs is mostly Puerto Rican or, you know, something from the islands.
Yeah.
Houston
the Dominican
would be able
Republic.
to. Houston or Dallas would be able to because we have really big Hispanic populations down here. Phoenix, obviously, you know, but you're not going to get him to be able to go for that kind of money to any city in the where it snows.
Yep.
Because there's just not that much of a Hispanic population. And I promise the Beckham jersey sold like fucking hotcakes.
Hell yeah, it did. I kept finding that shit sold out.
Star Commander, my sensors are picking up positive
excuse me.
contact west of our position. Hostiles are tagged. 14th Legion mechs.
Yeah, I watched Canada and Curacao earlier today. They tied 1-1, but I could have sworn to God at that final goal at the 94-minute mark. Yeah, they were in the 9 minutes of extra time.
That's usually one of the ones where someone's gonna call bullshit on something because it's just too close to call.
The dude really did look offsides to me, and not by a little bit, by like 2 yards. I mean, it wasn't close. It looked like he was offside big time. And that was the dude for Curacao because Canada was up 1-0 at that time. But like I said, they did 9 minutes of extra time.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, usually with situations like that where it's offside, the ref let that shit slide, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Usually how it works.
And I'm like, dude, how are you gonna let that shit slide? Because that was definitely offside. And it wasn't just one player from Curacao. There were 2 from Curacao that were offside. However, since he didn't pass it, he just continued the ball himself and scored. That's why they didn't call it. If he would have passed it off, they would have called it.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those where I've had to stop watching. Stop watching the freaking thing for that exact reason, because you'd end up in a situation where you know for a fact what the play was supposed to be, but because of the fucking referee deciding to play sides, which always happens in every freaking game, there's a referee that likes to play sides. You end up seeing one team or another get away with a bunch of shit. Oh wow! Hey Matt.
Yo.
June 25th, Power World's getting a Terraria update.
Yeah, I saw that.
What the fuck?
You know, I saw quite a few plays today that there should have been maybe the ball turned over on possession, but it wasn't one side or the other. It was pretty evenly close where the ref either did or didn't call it, you know. Because I've got no dog in that fight. It's Canada and Curacao. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But like, you know, like I've seen Honduras play against Germany, and holy shit, like, you know, Germany isn't known for playing dirty, but every now and again they'll squeeze one in if they have to.
Oh yeah, they will.
And it is.
during the game, the goalie took out the forward from Canada.
Red card. Yep.
No card.
Oh shit! He just straight up knocked him. Okay.
Somebody from Curacao passed the ball back. One of the defenders passed the ball back to the goalie. Goalie wasn't paying attention, and the dude from Canada came rushing into him. They got to him. He tried to get the ball away. It bounced away, and he went back after it. And the goalie did a hard slide tackle on him. Which I'm like, you know, if you give a penalty kick here, I wouldn't be surprised. And he didn't do shit. He just gave the ball to Curacao.
Damn.
But it was one of those plays
that
where
sucks.
I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Map screen shows we are
Can the
moving into an
goalie use
urban
his hands
area.
in the box? Yes, he can. Is he
I'll bet
stupid
my
enough
mech's
to try
left
to
arm
reach for the ball
now hit us
inside
with
the
an
box when
ambush.
somebody's trying to kick it? Only an
Urban
idiot would do
battles are
that.
brutal. The DCMS
Because
is
nobody
risking
wants to get
so
kicked in the
much
face.
collateral damage. I wish we understood them better.
Yeah,
Well, not like their culture is going
definitely.
to be sticking around for too long here.
You know what? I'm gonna start a new
I
career.
hear Clan Wolf has been collecting resources to help their invasion
Fuck
efforts
it.
in their corridor.
What's the
We'll start a new
career?
As a
career. Who the
white
hell
boy?
who are we helping out?
You gonna start off as a white boy?
Let's see. My starting location. It's Mech Warrior 5 mercenaries, not clans, because I don't have a computer that can run clans.
Multiple contacts.
Let's see. I can either do
Alright.
Solaris.
Do you really need a
I don't-
supercomputer to run it?
Let's see.
I don't even think I could run mercenaries
It
with my
needs-
laptop.
I am at the borderline where I don't even match the minimum requirement. That's how old the parts of my PC are. Like if I try to run it, it will turn my computer into a neutron bomb.
Do you still think you will find honorable opponents here? Among the ruins of their own city they are forcing us to fight in.
I bet he is. He's always loved those bits.
There's different timelines depending on where my starting location is.
And noble fallen warriors.
Let's see. Go down here 30, 40. When does the clan invasion start?
I'm not sure what the date is right now.
3050.
Damn. 3050. Okay, so yeah, the closest timestamp in these DLCs is Solaris. Solaris Showdown. Yeah, Solaris Showdown, year 3040.
Cobalt, be advised.
Your fortunes take a turn. Excuse me, when Wayne Dyer, a powerful information dealer based on Solaris 7, reaches out with an offer. The position involves a mission on Galatea, the mercenary star, with the objective of preventing a formidable pirate unit from wreaking havoc in the system. Accepting this mission not only promises financial gain, but also the chance to re-establish unit's reputation as a sought-after mercenary force.
Okay, I can do Mech Warrior 5 mercenaries on my laptop. It says minimum system requirements Intel i3 7100 or an i3 74. Okay. 7th generation. Or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200. The GPU's got to be at least an NVIDIA 77 or 770, I'm sorry, 770, or an AMD Radeon R9 280. 8 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, those.
Windows 8.
Yeah.
Now the recommended.
It'll like you could run this off a laptop, no problem. Yeah.
Now, what it recommends is an Intel.
Anything on par with an 8 or
right, but it says that the Intel is an i7 6th generation core. I've got an i7 7. An NVIDIA 1070, but I got a 1050 Ti, so pretty comparable. And 16 gigs of RAM at 32.
Shift to the Mark Industrial Area, Cobalt 1. Showing multiple contacts. They still have a lot of fight left. Grind it
Now let's look up Mech Warrior 5.
See them, Jaguar base. This has turned into a damn slugfest.
That's asking me if I want to import campaign data. I'm just gonna make a brand spanking new career.
This might be it for me.
I just don't. I almost thought that was text from the Black Plants Legion.
On it.
Cobalt, a series of repair bays just came online.
Just in time.
Well, Clan says the same thing.
Let us get to them before
before any more sewer rats scurry from their holes. All right.
Oh, interesting. Okay, they must have updated their list then. Because I remember when they first came out, I needed a 70 or something.
Let me just go in here and
We should
double
be
check.
careful still. The DCMS are playing by their own rules.
Systems offline.
Let's patch up the mechs.
Alright, system requirement. An Intel i5 8th generation or an AMD Ryzen 5 2600. 16 gigs.
2600?
Seems like these spheroids are exhausting all of their assets.
Yeah, I'm running Intel. I'm sorry, Intel. A Ryzen 5. I think it's a 1500.
Yeah. And then
So I'm kind of shot in the
graphics
foot
card
there.
is at least 6 gigs for an NVIDIA GTX 1060 or an AMD
Oh, good
RX
lord,
590.
this shit again.
I don't have either one. I can't. The best I get.
My game crashed.
GTI is not
The sky is
upgradable.
clear, Cobalt, but I am detecting more reactors online. This time,
I have the processor.
Why did the game crash?
I have. I don't know if the game crashed, but we still hear.
Yeah, no, the game. So the Matt knows what I'm talking about. There was a moment where when I was trying to run it on Mint, it would keep saying fatal error and then fucking crash back to the launch page for Back Warrior.
So I've got the processor covered. I've got the memory covered. You know, I just don't have the game. And this laptop is 7 years old.
Shit, wait a minute. Disconnect that.
I picked up
Gotcha.
this laptop.
Oh, I think it's just building my screen. Fuck. Right, there we go. Oh, nice.
So, you know, yeah, I paid $1,200, but goddamn, I'm still using it 8 years later, and I'm streaming.
Yeah. No, I bought this back in 2019 before the pandemic. And I've been streaming with it ever since. I went from being a face... Yeah, I went from streaming as a face streamer to a VTuber once the pandemic started, because I was just like, well, fuck, I'm having to compete with every face camera. Let me just go ahead and, you know, don a character since I like playing characters anyways.
What the characters? I don't.
Then I went from playing a character saying, you know what, fuck it. No, you know what, fuck the characters, because this shit's getting old.
I generally don't watch anybody who does that.
Ain't no one watching this, so why the fuck am I putting in effort?
As do it as a
now
hobby.
I'm just more liable to... Exactly. I was gonna say, now what I am thinking of doing, though, is doing a setup where it's not really I'm doing characters, it's more of I'm basically writing... You know, like, you know how you have, like, what's it called? Excuse me. The,
with you.
not back reels, but, like, not really found footage, but you know how you have, like, those, you have those channels where they do, like, 10 or 15-minute videos, but they're doing episodes where they're introducing you to this story that they're writing together, but it's all put together bits and pieces that you get over time, like the Mandela catalog or like Greylock, for example. There's an actual story there, but you're basically learning about the world more than you're actually learning the story. But if you pay close attention, you can see what the story actually is.
Yeah, some silly
Stuff like that.
dude never showed up today. The little shit. Usually not at least come in and say hi.
Wait, silly Gimli dude?
Me.
Gimli's smart. The dwarf from Lord of the Rings. You know, Gimli.
Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't look like it. With that big old sexy ass
He can
beard.
hide. He can hide in his beard. He's got natural camouflage.
Yeah, usually he comes in Saturday, at least says hi. His little ass didn't even show up today.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. You know I'm gonna give you shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, but I had no, you didn't have shit to do. It's Saturday. Saturday is a day of rest. So is Sunday.
I wish they'd let us make our own logos for the mercenary company. That would have been so cool.
Oh yeah, the clans would
Behold,
be down for my
Warpaint
mercenary company logo.
Wolverine.
No, the United States flag.
There you go.
Because
There we
everybody in my
You know what? That actually, I'm surprised there isn't something. Yeah, Terra.
Not Terrans, United States. You had your family had to come from the United States area on Terra for you to be in my unit. Because you got to remember, I started playing this in 1985. There was the whole Cold War thing still going on, and to me it was America, fuck communist Russian bastard.
Star Commander, my sensors are picking up
So my whole unit was all.
You know what?
That's why they're called the 23rd U.S.
Sounds like we have a
Lancers.
little party waiting for us. Cobalt?
Hey, we're just gonna go ahead and name this one in honor of Raiden. The Lone TriStar Mercenary
Especially with your
Company.
When it comes to racking up kills, the rest
Actually, Lone Star Company. There we go.
And people have always tried to say, well, you're just trying to... No, boys and girls, let me tell you, I made this shit up years before the Minnesota tribe was around. Years before the clans were around.
Just give them the business.
And I'll tell you straight up, I think Vassal stole it from me, to be honest, because I met all the people from Vassal at 2 LA cons in 85 and 86. And I played in the tournaments there. Never lost, but
Gotcha.
I played in them. I gave them mech designs, I gave them all kinds of shit. Gave them, told them the history and how I did shit, certain things,
Detecting
and
hostiles
why I
dug
do
in
certain
northwest of
things.
your position. Proceed.
And
you still have a lot of ground.
5
Oh
years
shit!
later,
This
oh, look,
this
it's
contract's
Florida.
on.
These Combine relics.
Yeah, this contract. Yeah, 5 years later, the clan's here. This contract that I'm about to take up. So Galatia will be or Galati will have hand in this contract because it's Solaris 7. Hold on, let me read this shit. Reaching out on behalf of Lawrence Bonham, the planetary governor of Galatia, as you're aware, Mercenary Review Board Center remains on Galati. Any assistance you provide will be viewed favorably by Galati and Comstar. What the fuck does Comstar have to do with this?
Space AT&T's got their hands into everything, my friend.
Yep.
Exactly. So you know what? They're paying the bill. I'll just accept it. I'm a mercenary at the end of the day.
Well, for the clans,
All right.
they've got the base Mech Warrior 5 is $30, or you can buy the whole upgrade thing, which is the clans, the digital collector content, and the invasion mech pattern for $50. So 30 or 50.
We are on the move.
The current date right now in the game for me is 8th of May, 3040.
Oh, you got a whole decade. You're just finishing off the war of 3039.
Map screen shows we are moving into an urban area.
Yeah. Because we could have also done, what was it? We could have actually done 3038 with the Caretans. But I didn't want to fight the dragon.
I wish we understood
Fuck
Because I would have had to get
them
biblical on their asses.
Fuck them unhonorable
Culture is going to be
sons of
sticking around for too long here.
Yeah, which is funny because aren't they supposed to be like based off of samurais, which
The
have honor?
Bushido code.
Right, and see the thing is, I understand you don't like mercenaries, you don't like this, you don't like that, you're gonna do people wrong. Fine. But you picked on the wrong fucking mercenaries to try to do that with when you went after the Dragoons.
Yeah, you went after the Wolf Dragoons. Fucking retards.
You fucked up when you went after the one group you shouldn't try to pull that bull, because the Dragoons being the clans. What are the clans like? Honorable one-on-one fights. And a lot of these fights between the Sword of Light and the Kenosha and whatnot and the Dragoons came down to, you know, they were in a field of honor and it was 1v1. People just go out one, and the Dragoons kicked their ass all day long.
Mm-hmm.
They just
alright, bitch, let's go. Put them up.
You know, they just fucking flat out curb stomped them. Now, did they take a lot of losses? Of course you're going to take losses because, you know, sometimes they're going, the bad guys have
but Wolves,
better pilot or two, you know, I mean, it happens.
Yeah, but the Wolves Dragoons like keep punching their shit in.
You know, I mean, my whole unit, my whole setup that we had our own planet. Davian gave us our own planet. I could take any mission I wanted to take. I didn't have to take anything if I didn't want to. I took the missions that I wanted to take. And we had 3 regiments.
Autocannon 2 rapid fire.
Burst fire.
Scan mode disengaged.
A rapid fire. It goes boom faster.
Scan salvage.
But they also jam more often.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. They've got an AC-10 rapid fire. You also got a AC-20 burst fire.
Scan mode disengaged.
Say again?
New hostile detected.
Oh, El Salvador. Okay.
Wow.
I'm watching Honduras and El Salvador. I was trying to figure out who SLB.
Ooh, who's winning?
Honduras is up 1-0. It's
that's Salvador.
Second, almost 93rd minute.
Let's go.
Because 5 minutes extra time. So they've got to go 2.5 more minutes for the game to be over. And right now,
Keep the lead. Keep the fucking lead. Honduras, hold the line.
They're just trying to slow us down. You know, Perez isn't showing them any mercy right now.
USA hasn't looked bad so far in the CONCACAF.
Ah, there we go. There's the PPCs.
I am not letting any of them escape.
They're actually pretty decent as far as the CONCACAF is concerned. It's but we tend, for some weird, strange fucking reason. Well, here's the thing with CONCACAF and FIFA, we play nice,
and they play hard.
right up until the end. Once we get to the last stretch, we start beating the fuck it.
Well, a lot of teams also come out and play us
the reason why I'm bringing the
physical.
Yep.
You know, because it's like, oh, it's America, it's the big guy, it's the, you know, we've got to, you know, come out.
Yeah.
And America tries not to do that. Now, in FIFA, in the World Cup, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. But in the CONCACAF, America, it seems to me, it looks like they try to play not so rough, you know. But I hate a flopper. I hate a flopper. If you get touched and flopping, I'm gonna call you a bitch to your face.
Yeah. That's usually Mexico whenever they play against any Hispanic country.
We cleaned up those sewer rats.
Like I've seen Mexico so many times. They'll have someone that flops.
Showing multiple contacts. They still have a lot of fight left. Grind it
And really, it's not because they're trying to pull bullshit. If they pull bullshit, that's not a benefit.
This has turned into a damn slugfest.
But really, they're just trying to they're trying to go ahead and stall for time. Ooh, Mask Mark 5.
Goal with like 10 seconds left.
Oh, did Salvador get the goal?
Nope, Honduras. El Salvador emptied the
Damn.
net to bring up the 11th player on a corner kick.
Let's go.
And the ball bounced back out. Somebody kicked it back out from the corner kick because El Salvador had a corner kick. The ball bounced out. The guy from Honduras got the ball, kicked it downfield. One guy from El Salvador was trying to catch him. It was the goalie was standing at midfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trying to keep it in, and he got it past the goalie and was able to sprint and just, love tapped it the last 30 yards.
And that was it.
Goalie tried to grab him and stop him. Empty netter. Honduras 2-0.
Let's get.
So there you go, dude. Honduras wins 2-0.
As if they could.
I'm happy. Yeah. Whoa! We can attach a lance to our mechs now.
The sky is clear, Cobalt, but I am detecting more reactors online.
Let's see, manufacturer is Solaris Arms.
From the sea.
Hardpoint size is large, chassis size medium. Oh, Solaris 7, that's why.
So America lost 3 strikes into Iran today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
America's now putting cities on high alert.
So Tuesday, essentially.
Right now yeah, it's a day ending in Y. Like, congratulations, someone decided to poke us and was to stop the ever loving them, and now they're.
Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or the day. No, I think it was yesterday. They had a 5.5 earthquake or a 5.1 earthquake.
5.3.
Right under there, like 40 kilometers below the surface.
In Iran?
Yeah, right under the Iranian nuclear sites. And people were like, well, is that a nuclear detonation?
Talk about divine intervention.
You know what? I would say nuclear detonation, and then you tell me it was 40 kilometers under. No. 32 miles.
That's too deep. That's way too deep.
24 miles deep? No. No. Ain't nobody ever tunneled or mined that. No. You did not get one that deep.
How the hell do
Nope.
they have any machines left?
No. Ain't no way.
So yeah, it was
Ain't
a
no fucking way.
5-something
Nope.
earthquake, you know.
Yeah.
I do like some of the Spanish.
All right, let's see. How do I want
Some
to?
of the Spanish commercials are just hilarious. Or the Mexican commercials.
Target destroyed.
Yep.
Yes.
And this is a
Here's hoping
monstrosity.
I
almost feel bad for my enemies.
Here's hoping the damage. All right, so the contract 4 million in C bills and 12 salvage shares, and we're gonna have the employer kick us an 800,000 hazard pay for damages. You know what? Fuck that.
We need to be sure the area
Fuck, I take the damage coverage out if I'm just for C bill payouts. Fuck it. Let's see. 4.5 million.
Does that mean you're buying the keg?
Scan mode Practicing.
And we still
Yeah, let's yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do 15 salvage shares and 4.3 million on the contract payout. Ain't no fucking hazard pay though. So if the mechs eat shit, the mechs eat shit.
So I took this Nova's weaponry from the, it has the 12 ER medium lasers. I swapped those over to the 6 medium pulse lasers. That way I'm not overheating and I melt through the enemy armor really well.
Yeah, you can do that, or you could have gone with 4 ER larges.
What's up?
You might have been able to pull off 4 ER larges. Maybe not. Maybe not.
The thing is, the ER large lasers take so long for them to reset that it's more viable to hit them with the pulse lasers.
This is more
And
like
the clans don't
King
have the
Crab
actual
is a
pulse
tank,
laser.
right?
Yeah.
King Crab is a piece of shit.
Put them down. We have exhausted enough time and resources
Yeah,
on
I
this
said
operation.
Trying to give. No, that's fine. I would defer to people that actually know how to play this game.
It is a tanky heavy, or an assault. It is a tanky assault. I won't lie. I just don't like the King Crab in here at all. You can't make it fast enough to be viable for
Gotcha.
anything.
Ooh, I can. Let's see what this is. A Rifleman 3N.
I love the Rifleman. I love the Rifleman.
If only it was a Rifleman 2. That would have been so cool if it was a Rifleman 2.
All right, stage up, guys.
New hostile detected.
Let's see.
All right, and I guess I'll fly in on an Atlas.
Yeah, here's what my mech will do. Eyes on that, and boom.
Reactor exposed. Bailing out.
Get out of there, Mia.
Unload out. 4 medium lasers, an LRM-20 streak, an SRM-6 streak, and an AC-20. Why do I feel like that's a lackluster loadout?
What the heck was that?
Like for an Atlas, I feel like this should have some more firepower.
I don't even know what happened at the end of that fight. They all got one tapped.
Damn.
Like we were all like an 60 to 80% health span, and we just got smoked by this last lance. They just blasted us.
Solid copy, 8-4.
Well, was that like a scripted segment, or did? For
No.
fuck's sake, the fatal error? What the fuck?
All right, let's do this again.
Reading your signatures, Cobalt.
Okay, I gotta
The
run.
problem with the
I gotta run an integrity check.
pulsar,
Yeah.
short range. At least if you would have got, at least if you would have say dropped it from 12 ER mediums to 8 ER mediums, it would have saved on heat and maybe add a heat sink or two, add a little bit of armor, but you keep some range.
Yeah. I mean, this thing gets me 450 right now.
They won't know what hit them. Especially with your aim, Techie.
Now, don't get me wrong, when you hit pretty damn good, ain't gonna lie. But you gotta get into range, they get to pound on you.
These are soft targets.
That's why I try and maneuver through the buildings.
Unleash fire. They're not even hiding from us. I wanted to hunt them down. Where's their sense of fun?
Just give them the business end of your autocannons, Liam.
That reactor's gonna blow.
New hostile detected.
Doesn't work. I'm gonna have to update my stream title and switch to playing Abyssus, just to get back into that.
Push up.
Shit, man, you know what we should try running again?
What?
You still have a lot of ground yet to capture,
Barony.
That was fun.
These Combine relics are more fit for museums
Yeah,
than a
I was watching. What was it like? I was watching a React channel, and they were watching a video from Reggie. Reggie ran as a shape-shifting shaman. He basically turned himself into like the universe's most powerful rat. He's basically a shaman that is permanently stuck in the form of a rat. And like late game, he's fighting like the hidden boss of the entire game.
Yeah.
And is absolutely wrecking
The party has not reached us yet.
wrecking the devil. And he's like, oh, I'm out of mana here. Let me go ahead and just chew on him until he dies, and actually finishes off by chewing him as a rat.
Finish one off.
Star Colonel Wimmer.
Oh god.
Star is now engaged with these Surats. They will not be
I
standing for long.
don't think their paint job lasted all that well. He's looking a little crispy.
Yikes.
The cockpit's fine, but everything else about him is toasty.
Hey man. Hey man, I asked for deep fried chicken, not deep fried mech. The fuck?
I mean, ironically enough, it's a bird. It's a scarecrow.
Well, he didn't
Bird's
deep
scared.
fry it. He put it in the air fryer.
Stay sharp, Cobalt. Map screen shows we are moving
There you
into an
go.
urban area.
I got carbon
less grease
scoring
that
on my
way.
chicken.
Left arm, they'll hit us with an ambush.
You know, less
Why does
greasy.
it taste like charcoal?
Don't ask too many questions.
Matt used pulse lasers instead of mediums, or just regular ERs.
Their culture is going to be sticking around for too long here.
There you go.
So he got that extra damage crispiness to it.
Word.
Alright, you double back and get over here.
Let me look at the
Yeah, run this-
CONCACAF standing.
Compatibility mode. Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. Proton hotfix. Proton
You
experimental.
three get over there quick.
Actually, let's run Proton 9.
Multiple contacts, ground and air. Gonna be hard to keep these buildings in one piece. Not worth considering. There's no room for half measures.
Now we wait.
Target down.
Target.
Well, Honduras is 4-0 with 12 points.
Destroyed.
Let's go.
Everyone, follow the Star Commander. Hey.
Okay. Mercenary is taking so long to launch all of a sudden. Synchronizing cloud.
Oh, that was a different
Cloud status
Hey,
downloading. The fuck are you downloading?
Honorable opponents here. Among
So
the
Group A is Mexico, Costa Rica, Suriname, and Dominican Republic. Group
Right.
B is Canada, Curacao, El
city they're
Salvador,
forcing us
and
to fight in.
Honduras. And Honduras is one game won, one game lost.
The accounts of heroic saviors
Yeah.
and noble fallen
So,
warriors.
well, I was gonna say the big reason why we play nice when it comes to the CONCACAF and the FIFA tournaments is because all we have to do is win one or get within top 3, and the USA is going to the World Cup no matter what.
Pretty much.
But the other countries that run those setups, they've gotta do the same thing, but you know, they can't afford to lose a tournament. They like if they want to be able to continue running
Saudi Arabia
running as they have been, they've got to money.
Well,
money and
they
oil.
have a lot of it.
Yes, they do.
USA is leading Group D. They're 2-0. Everybody else
Mission
is either
briefing.
1-1 or a
Continue.
draw and a loss. But Saudi Arabia, Group D, USA, Saudi Arabia, Haiti, and Trinidad Tobago. Boy, talking about an easy pool. I would have to say Group B is the toughest one because it's got Canada, Curacao, El Salvador, and Honduras. I would say that's the toughest pool of the group.
Alright. 4 million, 18 salvage shares.
Trying to slow us down. You know, Perez isn't showing them any mercy right now. If we can't get them, we can at least push them onto his sword.
Give that bitch a rifleman.
I am not letting any of them escape.
Give that bitch a cannon.
No sweat. One of our Omni mechs is worth 5 of theirs.
Oh yeah, that'll work perfectly.
We need to range deeper.
JC5's burst fires, 2 mediums, 2 large lasers. And they are very skilled with laser weapons. Go! Meanwhile, my guy... well-rounded. Please don't fucking crash. Ah, fatal error. Alright, let's see.
We have more coming at us. Their casualty reports must be really stacking up.
Oh shit, okay, no, we're just...
We cleaned up those sewer rats.
Shift to the Mark Industrial Area, Cobalt 1. Showing multiple contacts. They still have a lot
I
of
will
fight
core
left.
your stupid ass.
Out of them.
Yep, I see them, Jaguar base. This has turned into a damn slugfest.
Finish them, Cobalt. I want the entire city secure.
Damn it, I missed. Could have cored him.
Cobalt, a series of repair bays just came online.
Damn it. You little shit. Come here. Got him. Schwings cut you with a samurai blade. Mother... You little shits.
Just in time. Let us get to them before any more
Alright, let's try this again.
All right, we weathered the storm. How is everyone looking? I am fine with
Armor
this
plating on the left arm is in the red. That sucks. Little fucking tanks.
I do not like to deprive the technicians of work.
You know what?
It's just
Options. Oh, no, we're still moving. Never mind. I should have designated what my weapon group was.
I like how in this game you can order and command your units individually in a better way, given the attack map.
Nice. I'm so used to MechWarrior Online controls where if you don't constantly have the throttle forward, you don't have speed. You can set your cruise control on this Just set it to its speed, and that the engines will spin up to that.
Overwhelm us? As if they could. Enemy terminated.
Oh, we're at 48 kph.
The sky is clear, Cobalt, but I am detecting more reactors online. This time approaching from the sea.
If they want a watery grave, so be it.
New hostile detected. Shadowhawk.
Bye-bye.
New hostile detected.
Enemy mech down and out.
Target destroyed.
Platform destroyed.
How'd you have that happen to you, girl?
Alright, come here, you jackass.
Tracking more enemy dropships inbound, Cobalt 1. Multiple heat signatures detected.
New hostile detected.
How the hell do they have any machines left?
Their numbers must be dwindling. Keep bending them until they break.
Destroyed. New hostile detected.
One enemy mech down.
Tunnel destroyed. Destroyed.
Exposed reactor. Explosion imminent.
New hostile detected. Javelin.
We are following.
New target.
One target down.
Reactor breach. Explosion imminent.
Hostile detected. Panther. Target destroyed.
I think that is the last of them, Jaguar base.
We need to be sure the area is safe for evac. I've set a new nav point. Check if the area is clear.
AF. They might lack honor when it suits. But they are clearly highly organized. And we still do not have enough intel on what their numbers are like.
The Watch must improve its espionage, or we need to find a new venue for intel. Otherwise, we are stuck with the Dragoon's outdated figures.
No sign of activity, Jaguar base.
Not so fast, Cobalt 1. I am tracking a Cretan dropship inbound on your position. Seconds out, brace for more contact.
And
Looks
I'm
like
gonna
our
put
tanks will have their
well.
hands full after all.
Shit.
You armored demons
I
have
died.
wreaked enough havoc. Your reign of
Restart
chaos
mission.
ends now.
Let's try that again
This is
and
more
not
like
get
it.
the living
Finally,
piss
the caliber of
stomped out of me
activity
by
for.
rushing headfirst into a fucking stronghold. I should have known better than to do that.
Resources on this operation.
Yeah, and what you knew better to do and what you actually did are two totally different done it is.
Exactly.
One of the done-a-dids is a good thing. The other
Look, I'm in
done-a-dids
it.
is you got fucked.
I was riding an Atlas. Usually I'm kicking ass in one of these.
Atlas is another piece of shit.
Depends on how you build it.
And Atlas
Exactly. This is just a stock Atlas.
Matthew, did I not walk you through how to destroy big assault mechs with the little bitty guy?
Mm-hmm. Well, you also have Battletech, which is an RNG game, whereas this is point and click.
Well, this is more based on skill kind of shit, where speed doesn't really matter here. It kind of does, but kind of doesn't. I remember in the old, when we first started playing Mech Warrior online, speed mattered because it was hard for you to track a fast mech, which is what it should be. It should be hard for a big, fat, slow assault mech to track a little mech running fast as shit.
Alright, that was better. Somewhat.
New hostile detected. Dragon.
One enemy mech down.
New target.
Yeah, but like something as simple as a tank's able to chew away at the armor for oh, for fuck's sake! Now what happened?
Your computer had a screaming orgasm?
Incoming missile.
Apparently, my computer just decided to have an aneurysm. Yeah, that was weird.
I said screaming
Anyways,
orgasm, not an aneurysm.
The same thing.
Well, you do kind of get stupid.
You'd be shrieking like an idiot anyway. Exactly. So, with that being said, my only gripe with Mech Warrior Mercenaries is the fact that something as simple as a tank can ankle bite you to death.
And see, that's the thing.
That's
when
like
when you read original stuff, okay? The very first mech ever created in Battletech, the Mech.
Mm-hmm.
It fought,
yeah.
What was it, 5 Merkovas? I think that was what
Yeah,
was
the tanks.
fight. No, they were Merkovas. They were the Israeli tanks. With the 120 millimeter on it, smoothbore. And Mackie had no problem dealing with those 5 tanks. They shot it, did nothing to it, basically. Unfortunately, that's not how it works in you know.
Copy.
Yeah, in BattleTech.
In BattleTech, well, see, in BattleTech, I don't sweat vehicles. Vehicles die very easy. Because vehicles do have their limits because of the terrain. You know, where mechs can go through the heavy jungles, and they can go through the water, and they can go through, you know, rough terrain and shit like this. Most vehicles, you know, now hovercrafts do well going across water because they just skim across the top, no problem. Wheeled vehicles and track vehicles hate water because they're slow as shit. You know, now everybody hates going through the woods, especially hovercraft. You know, that's their true weakness. You know, everybody's semi-decent, okay against rough terrain or open roads. You know, those are fine and dandy. But mechs, they just don't give a shit. They go completely.
Right.
Are you doing that awesome dirty?
I am down to 2 out of
Doing
6
what,
medium pulse lasers.
Matt is doing this awesome dirty. He's just standing in his ass, just giving it to him from
Man, come on.
He's just giving it to him from behind. Take it, big boy. He's playing his banjo.
Doug Dimmadome.
And I'm out of the lasers.
Well, my name's Doug Dimmadome. Welcome to the Doug Dimmadome Emporium.
Hopefully that's it. Because I ain't got it. Yep.
Should have played your banjo music, Matt, when you was behind him.
Grant him his wish, Cobalt One.
He fought with honor, with skills on par.
Why are the trees speaking banjo?
In an inferior machine.
Mech Warrior Ezra.
Clans would have no idea what the hell that meant.
I claim this warrior in the name of the clans. By right, he is my Isorla.
But they would learn every time they hear the coming across the
Yeah, exactly.
headset, they're gonna get shot in the ass.
His value is not for you to decide, Mech Warrior.
Bliat! Dead.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
On the ship, Cobalt. I will survey this bondsman myself.
Ah, there we go. Okay, and turn.
Poor Matt's got to
Turn
spend a bajillion
and
in
face
getting
the enemy and fire. Ooh, that worked like a charm. That actually hit better.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No.
Good effect on target.
Good work, team.
I am currently using LRM-20s to demolish property at a
Let's hear
distance.
what the problem is.
Hey, Matt,
And it's working beautifully.
I've seen gutted fish look better than your mech did it right there.
Yeah.
And you were confident in your findings.
The interrogation shows he harbors no
If
love
I can get
for
any
Oswald
closer.
or his former handlers. His risk to the clan, minimal.
And you understand the responsibilities of
Alright, zoom in and...
His failure.
Ah, hey, what's up,
will be
bitch?
yours if he does not meet expectations.
Galaxy Commander. I believe his skills will be of great use to us.
Oh, I'm about to fall off the bridge.
Yuchi. You have fought as a warrior. But that time has passed. You belong to Smoke Jaguar now. And you have a new role to fill. From this moment onwards, you are bound to Mech Warrior Ezra. And you will serve under Master Technician Nolan. Get him out of my sight.
Ah, fuck, heat critical. Son of a bitch.
Yuchi. May the Kerenskis have mercy on you.
Ah, mother... Where the hell's my teammate at?
Galaxy Commander, may I introduce to you...
That little bitch is seriously on the other side of the fucking bridge, not doing a damn thing.
Demi-Presenter. I have read Ilkhan Shaw's brief.
Court the Irby.
The pact the Presenter Marshal has negotiated with our people. I'm to understand that you are here to assist.
Oh, that's a urban mech, yeah.
Galaxy Commander. By order of Presenter Marshal Anastasius Vogt, I am here to provide your
Where have you
forces
been
with
this whole time, you
intelligence,
bitch?
act as your liaison to the civilian population of the conquered worlds, and continue to maintain the hyperpulse generator stations within the clan occupation zone.
We will not interfere with your administration of the HPGs. On the condition that you bar any outbound communications relaying any information on us and our military deployments, and censor any messages from partisan operatives on conquered worlds.
Hi. Presenter Marshal Vogt has agreed to those terms. I will abide by his will.
Lovely.
Provided.
What's the... I gotta figure out what the command is to tell him to go weapons free. Because that motherfucker should not have been standing at the other side of that bridge the way they were.
You may stay here.
They just stood there.
As my guest.
And fell asleep at the controls.
Arigato gozaimasu, Galaxy Commander. I look forward to our partnership.
That guy is just trying too hard to be a badass.
The Legion of Vega.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't have to try. See that?
Who the
But before we move on to our next target,
The guy in the
Who is?
cutscene.
This guy, the Galaxy Commander.
Oh,
make no mistake.
Gotcha.
It's like watching Captain Marvel.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I told my friend Gidget. I said, I liked the movie. I enjoyed the movie. I just thought, however, Brie Larson's acting was atrocious. She tried too hard to try to be tough. Just let it flow. We all know Captain Marvel's a beast. Just go with it. Stop trying to push,
All right, what do you got for
And
me?
if it
Chain
wasn't
fire
for
weapon
that,
group 1.
you know,
Good.
to me, the movie alone was a 2.5 star. It could have been easily a 4-star if Brie would have tried not so hard to act like a boss bitch.
Not quite. Huh. Oh shit, is it already that time? So, Cam.
What's up?
Shit. You think next time you'd be down to play this, or do you think you'd still not have the system requirements for it?
I don't. CPU wise, I don't have the. CPU wise, I don't have the requirements for it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
This pisses me
My
off
weapons
so
groups.
They've got
are still good.
They've got the Hunchback 2. They've got the Hunchback 2 locked behind the DLC.
Damn, son.
So I can't play it until I buy the DLC. Yeah, see,
that's bullshit.
If you look at my stream, if it has this symbol right here in the corner,
yeah,
it means that I can only access it if I have Ghost Bear. So I'm locked out of the Hunchback 2C, the Jenner 2C. Well, those are the only two so far. Also, the Ebon Jaguar is going to be locked. The Rifleman 2C is going to be locked. The Night Gear.
All the good shit's locked out, man.
The Night Gear. What else? The Kodiak, of course.
Kodiak's a piece of shit.
That's a Clan Ghost Bear special.
I'm waiting for this guy. This guy is going to be fun.
I like the Mad Dog. Mad Dog you can do a lot with.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good 60-ton mech.
It was my favorite mech whenever... It would be the mech I always wanted when I was a kid. Like, if they ever built a mech, this would be the one I wanted.
You know, Timby is okay, but everybody loves the Timby. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't care much for it. I don't care for most of the Omnis because they're limited. You can't make changes. I can't make it faster or slower. I can't change this or that. I can't get rid of some of the jump jets. I can't get rid... I'm like, fuck that shit. If you tell me I can't take out the engine core, the endo steel, and the XL, okay, fine.
If I can't customize this weapons platform the way I want to.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. If I can't swap out the weapons, if I can't change out the internals, it's not worth it.
You know, I don't want this mech to jump. I should be able to remove the jump jets. But I can't, you know, and that's like 2, 3, 4, 5 tons that I would love to use for, you know, other things. Or there are some mechs that have heat
Pull the
sinks
jump
that don't
jets.
need the heat sink.
Install case.
No, you don't need to install case because Clan Pharaoh comes with case built in.
Ah.
That is one of the true differences between Inner Sphere Pharaoh and Clan Pharaoh. I think the base is in tabletop. I want to say the difference is like you get 1.3 points of armor per ton for Clan Pharaoh, and Inner Sphere Pharaoh gives you 1.1 or something of that nature. Plus, Clan Pharaoh comes with case built in, where in Inner Sphere you've got to add it.
Gotcha.
I want to say those are the differences in tabletop, but fuck, it's been so long since I read those set of rules. You know, only about, I don't know, 35 years?
Let's get those running. Alright, that'll do for the stream.
Yeah, because Matt's got to go to bed. He can't stay up too late because he stayed up way too late last night.
Did this jackass seriously fall into the river? Yeah, they did. Oh, you fucking retard. How are you supposed to attack my target if you're down there?
I want to thank everyone for joining, and I'll see you all Thursday.
Stay out of trouble, Matt.
Unless something else changes, see you
Take
Thursday.
it easy, Matt.
Peace.
Bring your ass into the stream tomorrow because I am streaming tomorrow.
Roger that.